We are here looking at, once again, the 2015 Range Rover Autobiography. Give you a brief walk around the car. Beautiful designing. Let's take a look inside. So upon entering the 2015 Range Rover, you notice that there's the autobiography sign right on the door still, and this is illuminated. So meaning that nighttime, or if you do have the lights on in the car, when the lights do show up, that will show up. Now, being that this is a Range Rover, it has a long list of many options, as you can see. Looking at Range Rover sign, this is the new Range Rover sign, coming into pretty much a very unique cockpit setup. I mean, this being the Range Rover, is one of the most exquisite US SUVs on the market that you can buy. Now, I will be listing a few of the options for the interior. One being, this is a Mediterranean signature reference audio 1728 speakers plus subwoofer with 3D surround sound. And the rear seats also have 8-inch touchscreen remote control 2-set Wi-Fi wireless headphones. I'll be getting to around to show you that in the front, but basically you have 4-way zone climate control for the front driver and passenger seat. As you can see here, very bolstered seating. I mean, you feel like you're in a race car slash truck, like. And also, this being the Range Rover, you do know the trims are very, 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 very high end and very stylish, with the stitching going across the door, as you can see here, with just a beautiful black, almost like carbon fiber metallic pearlescent finish, with storage pocket for your doors right here, as you can see. Adjustable pedals, lowering and up, with a beautiful panoramic view, as you can see. Perpetuated leather seating, as you can see. Holes in the seat for ventilation to create the climate control. Entering into the rear, we have a very substantial rear seating in here. As we enter the rear, we have 8-inch touch screen for both passengers in the rear, with a very nice layout with an options of, as you can see here, ashtray. You can see there, cup holder, and with the dual climate control heating and seating for your rear passengers as amongst the front, as you can see. With a panoramic view for the rear, also heating coming from vents, your side handle, and over there, your other vent for the your other passenger, and your side handle. Now, as you can see, front and rear seats are perpetuated leather with vents all around, and surround sound system for your rear passengers with a Michigan surround sound system, as you can see, or Mediterranean surround sound system, with also memory seating for your rear passengers as well. You have 3-way memory seating and your power and unlock button, as well as your power window button. One touch operated, as well as a little storage compartment for your rear passengers, as well as soft touch doors, as you can see, for front and rear. Front and rear both have soft touch doors. Now, coming around to the rear of the Range Rover, you will notice that it takes a bit of lifting to get the trunk up, but normally it has an actuator that lets it up. And now you do have a button to let down your lower vert, which you can take out, as you can see. Pretty much a beautiful setup if you had to go on a beautiful picnic, or you had to go on a long road where you'd be using a lot of storage capacity. But as you can see, The Range Rover is very generous with the storage capacity. I mean, this is not a sports car, it's not a coupe or something. So one thing you do notice that there's like a little plug here, right? Now this plug here is it's like in a charging outlet. So if you have like a 14 volts charger or a battery or anything, you could just use there to charge and stuff like that. Little stuff like that. You do have some of your, as you can see here, some of your Range Rover equipment for pulling and hauling and stuff like that. As you can see as well, your fully loaded spare wheel for Range Rover. As you can see with some of your toolkits right there. An adjustable hold on any long storage that you need to be strapped down. That is what these are for, to strap it down. As you can see, you would basically connect this into here, this little latch. See my finger is? And it'll strap it down. So very generous seating. This can also be removed from the Range Rover, so it can also be taken off. So it will create a lot of more generous trunk space for those who have bigger hauling needs. Now, with this being the Range Rover, most of new SUVs nowadays do carry this little button right here. If you see my finger right here, this little button, all you got to do is just press that button and the trunk will close itself. So I'll give you a brief example of what it does, but you can also manually operate the trunk by this handle just in case of emergency or anything like that. So here's this option right here. I'm going to press the button. Look, as you can see, the trunk closes by itself without any hands. Here are my hands. Now, walking over to the front of the Range Rover Autobiography, you would notice a 5.0 supercharged V8 engine delivering 510 brake horsepower. As you can see, very well built engine. Now Range Rovers are known for lasting for pretty much forever, and this being a 510 horsepower truck, you know this is pretty quick. 0 to 60 times less than 8 seconds. We do have adaptive xenon running LED daytime lights, as you can see there. Get a good glimpse of that, with the actual LED surrounding the headlight. As you can see my finger, with a beautiful front grille with almost a titanium finish. As you can see here, you got your fog lamps, also your parking sensors. So let's say, for instance, you're parking something or you're parallel parking. This basically notifies you, sorry about that, this basically notifies you if you're too close to an object. So it'll alert you inside the vehicle to let you know that you're getting a little bit too close to the object. So it's basically a parking sensor, which is what it's called. As you can see, they go around the front bumper. As you can see, the rear bumper also has parking sensor. I'll take you around. As you can see, rear parking sensor also on the rear bumper. But also 21-inch power-coated wheels with the Range Rover badging in the center. As you can see, carbon ceramic brake system set up with your normal caliper. Oh, you took the car, okay. I'm done pretty much on that. So this would be all. 2015 Range Rover. All right, have a nice day.